Hi, we're Chris and Teresa, and we would love to guide you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill and online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and have renovated a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and sustainable agriculture are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things from farm to needle. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube 212. That's hard to say. That's a lot. It's a mouthful. Anywho, welcome. We have a fun night. We've had a fun night thus far. So
starting out with, we don't have a name for her. I had many suggestions today.
you did? Do tell.
Apparently there's a Sophie giraffe.
Oh, there is a
aware?
Sophie giraffe.
Yeah.
I would love that because that's my grandbaby's name. But
And then somebody had Geraldine. And then, well, Jeffrey, because that's I can't remember, the store.
oh yes, yes.
But it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl, so that won't work anyway. Yeah.
So we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
you have
some weeks down the
suggestions.
line,
So-
maybe that'll be the one.
She's come a long way. She has ears.
She's beautiful.
She has all her spots. Well, I might go down the leg a little bit more. But she
Let me see
doesn't,
her back leg here.
she doesn't have...
Oh, she's amazing.
She doesn't have all her spots on the other side, though.
They're
and
coming.
It's Tuesday.
They're coming. Teresa works best under pressure. Right?
I don't know. Trying to figure out the days, hours that I have left. But
You got all day tomorrow. Well,
after I edit this.
yeah.
And
We're
I
just
can't
gonna
vote while I edit.
We're gonna just do this edited free. This is
Oh,
just gonna be the edited free version. Okay, we had a fun weekend of
We didn't do
that.
anything. I was like, where did that get in
Here
here?
we go. We screwed up already. Okay, we got the final Boss Babe picture delivered, and we were humbled that we were able to interview Ina Sutra. No, Supra. Sutra. Ina. Ina of Ina Portraits, and she did just an amazing job. She handpicked this frame from Italy.
It's beautiful.
It's
it
absolutely
matches
gorgeous.
our woodwork perfectly.
It does. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it looks. And we're gonna. It's going to hang above the mantle at the fireplace, and we're moving the bricks. It's got there's 4 or 5 bricks that it will be blocking. So we are having them redone, and they will be re-put on there, so no worries there. And hopefully we'll get that done in the next couple of weeks and get those up.
Yes. So enjoy this little interview we had with Ina.
Yes. We are here, and we are so honored and blessed to have our wonderful photographer. If you come to the Nome Schoolhouse, because right now she has delivered our portrait that will forever live upon the fireplace. And it is amazing, absolutely amazing, among other, and you've all seen some of her work that Teresa has shared on the website, on social media, and in the new brochures and whatnot that we have. So please introduce yourself, dear one.
My name is Ina Sumra, and I'm a photographer. I have a studio in Fargo, and I have a privilege. I actually had a privilege to meet Chris and Teresa, and they are 2 amazing souls. And I was really impressed. Well, first from their story. When I heard your story, I was really impressed until I saw it in real life. So that's amazing what you guys do here. It's this place is beautiful, and of course, if you guys never been in the area and never seen what they done here, I highly recommend it. And yes, we do have a beautiful portrait over the fireplace. at the Nome Schoolhouse.
Yes, at the Nome Schoolhouse, absolutely. And we found you through a program that you are doing for 50 women over 50. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a portrait experience for women. 50, we call it 50 over 50 portrait experience, and that's how I met you guys. So so we're just celebrating wisdom and beauty of women after 50.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And you've had the pleasure to, where are you in the count here? Have you taken all 50 of your?
Actually, we're at this moment we're about 5 women short. So
is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and we're going to have this huge gala celebration that will be upcoming at we haven't set a date yet, so we were thinking maybe end of April, May, so where
nice.
we all girls will be meeting, and actually more women will be joining us, because this is going to be like a combination of 50 over 50 last year and this year. So
Oh,
we'll have
excellent. Oh, for fun.
a lot of women to meet.
Oh, that's going to be a blast. That'll be a blast. Will you have some portraits of those women?
Yes,
Nice.
It's going to be a gallery style, and we
Oh.
will have a portrait of each woman in a wall, and we'll have a story, and I'm thinking that we probably will ask you guys to come dressed up in the dresses.
Nice. Nice. This
So
will be awesome.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, that'll be a blast. Absolutely a blast. Yes, so anyway, and you obviously have a strong dialect, and that is from?
I was born in Russia, and I moved to to United States about 24 years ago.
Okay, very good.
It's
very
my
good.
home now.
I love it. I love it. And where have you been doing photography your whole life? Or is this?
No, actually, I have been doing photography for most of my life. So again, over 25 years, but my formal degree is aircraft engineering. I shouldn't mention it to you. You're going to start laughing at this.
No, not at all.
But it's very different than you would be ever expecting, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. And now you're doing your passion.
Yes, totally.
This is great. And you're a women entrepreneur just like us.
Yes.
I love it.
Totally.
I love it. So how long have you had your studio in Fargo?
Actually, in Fargo, about over maybe 5 years.
5 years? Okay, very good. Very good. And you've lived in Fargo just 5 years or longer than this?
Actually, no, I started my home base in Cavalier, North Dakota.
Oh, very good.
So
okay.
yeah, I'm a local gal.
I love it. How do folks find you? I know Teresa and I were at your beautiful studio. It's absolutely gorgeous on Main Avenue in downtown Fargo.
Yes.
And you have a website, which is?
My website is inaportraits.com. Just like my first name.
Yep,
Yeah.
very good.
Portraits with S.com.
Yep, awesome. So this gal, we've had a lot of photographers, Teresa and I, in our lifetime, and this gal is on a different level. It's way up here, and wow. We learned so much.
You know what, to be honest with you, I'm blessed to have people like you are. Because, no, seriously, I mean, to me is, I see the beauty. I see that beauty in you and like everyone else. And as lots of women were, and I told you this, like we're actually our own worst critics. Wouldn't you say? And we don't see in the everyday life, we don't notice that, that's those small things that the people who love you, and they compliment you all the time, how much they love you, how beautiful you are. And sometimes we just don't even pay attention to this, but it is actually true.
I love it. That's awesome. And you are exactly right. Our own worst critics.
Yeah, totally.
That is exactly right. Well, cool. Well, thank you, dear heart, for being here, for taking the time to let us get to know you through YouTube and Ina Portraits. We're in the little YouTube room.
It's just us.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Push the door open. Yeah, it's too much effort for us to get up. So, welcome to YouTube. We're filming right now. Yes.
Come on, hi.
There, say
See, you see
hi. See right here. Okay, bend down. See, you see. There we go. Hello. Okay, you gotta watch Saturday morning YouTube. You're gonna be on it. Okay, they do have a question for us since we rudely. Okay, what?
So there's that little pull-out couch, and I want to use it.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
bedding on there?
There's bedding in.
There's
Is there a? Is there
Which
a
room?
drawer?
Two?
Is there a
two.
2?
There's 2 drawers.
Is there?
We're in
Where
two.
the?
We're in room 2.
No worries. I'm
We'll
on
get
it.
you some. This
I'm
isn't
on
the
it
first
right now.
YouTube where she's had to go get
Nope. Nope. Teresa just keeps talking.
I do.
And I just.
I'm
Yeah, no,
sorry,
all
we
great.
didn't
No,
realize.
no worries.
That's
Because
okay.
I thought, because the other rooms
Yes,
have
thanks for
drawers
joining
that they
us.
have the bedding in. So no worries. No worries. On it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So this last week, we didn't share it last YouTube, but I had a surprise. Well, not a
Okay,
surprise,
let's
but a
see
surprise.
here.
My son proposed to his girlfriend of, I don't even know how many years, maybe 5, maybe.
Pillow would
So
be good.
we are busy
Now let's see here.
planning, getting ready for a wedding in our family. It's their first in my family, so it's kind of exciting.
We'll find you.
Yep, well, you'll know where we are. We'll be there
this
for another
last
hour. So at least. Okay, very good.
I shared last year that they were here doing watercolor painting, and they were back. And this is a yearly event for them where they go somewhere and do watercolor painting together. And they checked ahead with me this time. They invited me to join them last time, and that got me hooked to watercolor painting. And this time they asked me to join them again, and so we made a lion, which I should have brought into the room.
Oh, you want to go run and get that?
I want to get it.
Yeah, I'll keep babbling. Yeah, that was pretty cool because these gals were, they sat and they had the most beautiful table with the sun shining in, and they were doing these watercolors. And after they did the lion with Teresa, then they did this gorgeous horse that was, absolutely beautiful. And it was so neat for some of the other guests that were coming through, some of the folks that were, just stopped in or were here for the quilt, dropping off quilts for the next day on Sunday for the quilt event. It was just really neat for them to see the talent that these gals have, and they even invited me next year to join them. So they told me to practice because as far as painting, and I don't have much skill. And they said, you just practice and it'll all be well. So, and here we are. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that is super cute. Oh man.
So I didn't get to finish it because I was helping in the gym with the quilt share. But they got to finish, and they did an amazing job.
And then they went on to their horse. Did you see their horses?
I did.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that they hadn't done a class. They had just taken a picture. And
Oh,
are going
really?
directly from the picture making the animal.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
this is
our
awesome.
goal. That's our goal next year. I'm going to be up to that level.
Perfect.
Yeah. So there's some finishing touches I need
You
to
did
do. I
an
need to
amazing
do-
job with the eyes. Amazing. I mean, that looks like a picture. I don't know how you did that.
I'm happy with
watercolor-wise.
this little
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, super
But-
cute.
And like my daughter asked, what's going on back here? It's like, this is how she taught us to do it. It's just supposed to
Yeah.
be wild and free flow. So that's what we did.
Beautiful.
But it needs some finishing touches, but
And then
I
it will be
really, really
framed.
enjoyed it.
All right, and then you have news, girl.
Which I shared.
Oh,
Well,
you
were
already
gone.
shared when I was gone. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. That's going to be pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Going by fast.
It's going to go by really, really fast.
And
Okay.
then this last weekend we had the quilt share, which I mentioned. So we had a bunch of people bring quilts, and then we had Clem Busik. She was there speaking. She brought some of her prize-winning quilts and talked about
well
that.
as some
Ready-to-win prize quilts.
yes, ones that are
That we couldn't
are
even
ready
take
to
pictures
be
of.
right, that are ready to be shipped off to.
Which I'm not a quilter. I don't know that much about it, but I was
It takes your
very...
breath away. Yeah.
I learned a lot during her speaking and just her story of how she got started and and how it has gotten to where she is now is
Mm-hmm.
pretty amazing. And her quilting is amazing as well.
Very much so. But, you know, on the flip side, it was also pretty neat. I wasn't there for that end. I missed that. But I helped take down the quilts. And there was one gal, Jennifer, that had her quilt, and it was well over 100 years old, hand-stitched, and she still uses it on a bed. I mean, they use it all the time, and it's all hand-stitched, and it was like, oh my goodness. It's just, you know, to think of all the warmth that quilt has provided over all of these years, it just blew my mind. And there was other hand-stitched, very old quilts there as well, which were, you know, and then you saw these, you know, these blow your mind
Like pieces of art.
art that you can't even understand how the vision to put them together happened. It's just is a radical difference, and but yet
Yeah.
amazing.
So that quilt share was a huge success.
Yeah. So if
and lots
you
of
missed it last year or this year, it's going to happen again. And oh man, do come, because wow,
Yeah, it was fun.
it
Everybody
was
enjoyed
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
it. And this last week, we vaccinated the ewes and the lambs their second dose of the salmonella vaccine.
Is that at home or was that over here?
That was at home. All the lambs
Okay.
and ewes are in the rotation at home.
Oh, okay.
So we brought them through and treated them all.
How they look?
They look good. We had two when we were chasing them in that were behind. You know, they lagged behind, so that's a red flag. And so we checked them when they came through, and they had worms. Definitely from when we checked their inner eyelids. So we wormed them. Still doing okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. But we were hoping to not see that anymore. So I don't know how they got to, you know, that bad
Stage.
where they were struggling to keep up with everybody. So we didn't like that, but we tried. We gave them iron and the 3 dewormers. I think they even got antibiotics just in case. So yeah, we don't like to see a ewe that can't keep up with the flock. It's not good. So we had 2 of them this time.
Well, that's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about last year
when they were dying.
when they were dying, and have you lost any?
We actually the new sheep we got last week that I shared,
Yes?
one died.
Really?
Oh, we don't know why.
From the move, just
I have no
who
idea.
knows why. Sometimes sheep do that,
I don't know.
just like chickens and rabbits.
Yeah.
Sometimes people. I mean, you know, there's life and there's death, and
And I was-
sometimes you just don't know.
I was out there that afternoon and looked at them. And I said, Jeff, I think we need to look at this one. She looks a little under the weather. When Jeff got home, that's the day that we worked the ewes and the lambs. And I said, and when we got done, we went and checked her. She was dead.
Seriously, what the world?
I was like, oh,
Go
well,
figure.
maybe we should have checked her earlier, but I
But,
don't
you
know.
know,
We don't know
yeah.
what was wrong. We have no idea.
Great Scott. All right, and we talked about the Boss Babes picture.
Yes, and so
Yeah.
last week we made pumpkins, and I can't reach them.
I can't either. I was thinking here.
I don't know what that was doing.
It was supposed to help you go.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. These cute little pumpkins.
We made these last time. These are what you can make in a pumpkin needle felting kit.
I'm really proud of myself. This is really good.
Yeah.
Good one.
And
What am I
so
gonna do
this
with
week our product feature
take this
is
home.
you
Give it
can
to
make
my mom.
3 extra pumpkins.
Here, we got these little kits. And they come in how many different colors? You can make
There's
white
green,
pumpkins,
White, gray, and
pumpkin.
orange.
Yeah,
Okay, so we had a few questions. Or just 2.
2 questions.
Just 2.
One was a comment.
One was more of a comment. And do sheep get ticks and fleas? They do. Well, and I don't know about fleas. We've never had fleas.
Mites.
We've had lice.
Lice, that's it, lice. Lice.
I don't know about fleas.
Yeah, I don't know
haven't
about fleas
experienced
either.
that.
And
we-
Angora goats really are susceptible to lice.
Yeah. So we put like a delice. It's like a powder that we put on them, and they do get ticks. It's not a huge problem.
No. But it's really...
when you go out in the flock, you don't see ticks all over them at all. We did have one lamb that we brought to the school, and somebody was horrified during one of the events that there was a tick on this lamb. But I don't, see a problem.
It's really interesting because we've been washing some wool
and there was dead ticks.
And it's like full of dead ticks. I've never seen anything like this.
Whose wool?
It's from Montana. It's gut wool. We call it gut wool. And it's full of these little ticks. So I try to, flick them out of there. And they're schmucked. So I don't know what the deal is.
Why did this one sheep have so many ticks?
It's not just one. It's the whole flock. Because we have 450 pounds of it that we washed.
So
and then we felt
it.
It's Cornwall. It's Cornwall. And it's the grazing sheep from Montana. I know. Very odd. Should I share? Should you want me to save some next time so you can see some?
No, but...
Okay. Yeah, it's just really odd because
gross.
I don't recall seeing, every now and then, rarely, would I see like a tick like maybe on an eyelid or somewhere.
Yeah.
Very rarely, on alpacas or the sheep that I had or the goats.
Wool is weird.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
that's
it must
exactly
have gotten down
right.
in their wool.
And died. I don't think it was connected. It was like they were like, dead in there. They just
died. It was like a different color.
No, it's like tried to get in there and it died trying to find
That's
some
odd.
skin. It was just weird. Yeah.
And yucky.
Yes. Okay, and last week, Chris, I think I said it 3 times. I meant to say 14 feet, and I said 14 inch like 3 times, and it was... I'm very sorry, and thank you, Jennifer, for pointing that out. Because goodness sakes, I really wanted to go out and remeasure this broom corn because we left the ladder in there because it was hard to maneuver it into the middle. And I told my hubby just leave it in there because I want to remeasure before we harvest it. And oh my goodness, now a lot of the heads are filling out. I don't know, is that what they're called, heads? The plumes, the tops with the broom corn end. They're headed out and they're huge and they're beautiful because we planted, it was called a multicolor. So some are real dark red, some are lighter green, some are kind of rust colors, some are, golden. They're absolutely beautiful. Pretty cool. I'm sold on this broom corn business.
It's good.
Yes.
So last week's question and answer. What is the name of Chris's dog? And we shared a picture. We had several people guess Bear.
Yeah.
But what is it?
And we call her Bear, but her given name is Bera, B-E-R-A. But we call her Bear.
Where did you come up with that?
Steve did. It's Russian for bear.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there.
So the prize winner for this week is...
At Leolson 9480.
So you just need to contact us on the bearcreekfelting.com website through... there's a form there that you can just say that you're the winner of EweTube 212. Give us your shirt size, and we'll send out a prize.
Yes. Something wonderful.
And next week's question. So we had...
This is super fun.
One of our employees showed up in a really cool car yesterday, right? And so then the other 2 employees that have really cool cars, they went and got theirs.
Didn't want to be outdone.
And so we want you to guess which 3 employees belong to these cars. And you have to say which car.
Yeah.
You can say color.
Yeah, color. Well, there's a red and white, a red and a yellow. Yeah. I guess that's how I determine
Or if you know what they are.
Yeah, you're maybe a car person.
Yeah. So just guess, and if you don't know our employees, we've shared all about our employees, and you can go back and watch. Like we've done whole little sections on the employees. So we have 3 employees, if you can guess. Put that below. It's Mary, Carla, and Karen.
Do we tell where they work? Or just leave it at that?
We can say where they work.
Mary is, she kind of bops all over, but she's Teresa's head gal in the Bear Creek Felting packaging, shipping area.
And Karen is head of housekeeping. She keeps the whole school completely spotless.
Amazing. And Carla, she lives in Fargo, and she worked for me for 2.5 years prior to us moving the mill to Nome, and she now commutes from Fargo, which we're so thankful for. She does an amazing job.
Yes.
So, there we go.
Get the card of the employee.
Good luck.
Yes. So we have lots of upcoming classes and retreats at the Nome Schoolhouse. We will be adding more for 2024. We're in the process. Right now I'm getting ready for a safari, a week-long safari.
A week long, which is happening.
They're
which will, when you're watching this, is in the midst.
Right? They're all arriving on Friday, and we have a week-long.
Oh my! How are we going to do next
Time
week's YouTube? It'll
get
be like
to- they might have
smack
to
dab
be
in the
in it.
middle.
We'll just sit amongst.
This might be exciting.
We'll sit amongst the Tower of Giraffes.
The Tower of Giraffes. I love
and
it.
do
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes, this is
They
awesome.
might not have their spots.
It's okay.
They might not
There'll
have
be
a
somewhere.
lot. On Tuesday, they might have stub legs and head. And,
Well, whatever. They'll be amazing.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's about all we have for you this evening.
God bless you all. Thank you for watching, supporting us, praying for us. Thank
Yes.
you.
We appreciate it.
you.
Thank you.
That's